We call it our, I want you guys to remember this, okay? Because this is our daily movement vitamin, okay? You take all kinds of, sure, vitamin C and vitamin D3, all that good stuff. Well, along with that, we need our movement vitamin, right? So I like to go from, today we're going to go from the bottom up, the ground up. We're going to start with our feet because they are so, so, so important. So let's do is I have to move around the dog. Spread out your 10 toes, press them into the ground. Bring them up, spread them out, press them down. Bring them up, spread them out, press them down. Okay, do that about 5 times, right? Now, we have tons of nerve endings in our feet, and there's certain medications and diseases that cause neuropathy. So if you guys ever want to do like 20 minutes of just foot exercises, if any of you are suffering with that neuropathy, shoot me an email. You guys, I believe, have my email, and I'll do a little segment of that, okay? What you'll need, though, is a tennis ball, or they have these balls that are called NAPSCO balls. I'll send you all the links, okay? So anyway, now I just want you up on your toes and back on your heels. So there's two, we do this for 2 reasons, right? Not just to bring the blood flow into the feet, into the body, but also for balance. When you come up on your toes and back on your heels, you're shifting your weight, right? So this is a nice little balance exercise, right? Which we all want to maintain that balance and prevent those falls, right? And then, of course, it's the core. Okay, so we're going to do that. Now, I'm going to hold on for this. In a chair, you can sit down in the chair. I'm going to hold on. I have my little bar back here. So what I'm going to do is just point and flex one foot. So just do that about 4 or 5 times. And we're going to go on to the other side 4 or 5 times. Okay, now this is called wagging the foot side to side, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to circle 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go back to rocking and rolling right on those heels and toes. Also, what you can do, you're having your morning coffee, you can just sit and do the air alphabet with your feet. What that does, it helps the ankles, okay? It helps bring blood flow to those ankles and strengthen them. Okay, now I have a nice wide stance. I'm just going to push up on one toe and then the other. Again, I'm shifting my body weight, but I'm also using the foot and the ankle to get me going, right? So from here, if you want to stay here, you can. If not, you can tick-tock, right? I call it my tick-tock clock. You can lift up, side to side. Good. Now we're going to go back to center and we're going to do a light march. I don't want, normally I tell you when we get warmed up, then those knees come up as high as you can to the belly button. Right now we're warming up. So you're just going to give me a gentle march. And remember, the slower the march, the more you're using those stabilizing muscles, okay? Because you're staying on one foot. You don't realize when you're doing the slow march, it's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Let's work the hips a little bit. Let's do some circles, gentle circles, right? We're going to bring that warmth into the hips and into the low back. And then over to the other side. Now gently, like you have them on a slider here, side to side, side to side. Great. Good. Back to that hip. Our hips roll, right? It's a ball and socket. So we want to open them up this way. Let's shift and do the other side for about 4 times. 2, 3, and 4. Now this is the wonky thing. When you start outside, so we rolled outside, inside out, we're going to roll outside in. So you lift and roll outside in. So you have to really go back to that outside, right? And give me about 4 or 5 of those. Other side. Good. Now we're just going to open and shut the hip. Open and shut. Other side. Good. Now, using the hip and the legs, we're just going to give nice big swings. Just let it flow. Again, bringing warmth into the hip and the legs, and then across for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to march that out before we get to the other side for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. Here we go. Nice big swing. Oops, sorry, Tino. Did I kick you? And out. Good. Now march it out again. Now, we're going to do little mini hip hinges, right? So basically they're squats. Let me move over here. I want you to just stand up nice, tall, shoulders back and down, bringing those hips back, right? Just about 5 of those, right? I don't want your knees coming forward, none of this, right? I want you to think about sitting in the chair and then standing up, sitting in the chair and then sitting up, sitting in the chair and then up. 2 more, sitting in the chair and up. Now we're going to stay down here. We're going to put our hands right above our knees and we're going to warm up the abdominals and your back. As you inhale and just kind of make just like your belly fall. On the exhale, you want to bring your belly button in. Right? So you want to inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, pull your belly button in. Inhale, drop. Exhale, in. Inhale, drop. Exhale, in. Inhale, drop. Exhale, in. Inhale, drop. Exhale, in. One more time as you scoop the abdominals in, your belly button in. You're going to roll up 1 vertebra at a time. We're going to gently, as I gently move the dog over, we're going to just swoosh, right? Like a little swoosh, swoosh. Again, so what this does, you're warming up the lower spine, working our way all the way up. We're going to warm up those arms and the shoulders. So you're going to give me big figure 8s as you dive in and then scoop out. Dive in and scoop out, and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Now we're going to do a little backstroke. 1 and 1, right? And 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And that's good enough. Now let's come forward for a crawl. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Putting those hands on our shoulders and now giving a little circle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now, if you're in a chair, you want to hold on to the chair, because what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of mess with your vestibular system, which is the ears, the sight, up through here. And sometimes when we move our head, you can tend to get dizzy. So I just want you to be mindful of that and hang on if you want. What we're going to do, we're going to stretch the front of our neck, and we're going to stretch the back of our neck. So what I want you to do is gently bring your chin up, feeling, now bring attention to the front of your neck. You're getting a nice stretch. Gently bring your ears over your shoulders, gently bringing your chin to your chest, bringing attention to the back of your neck as you're getting a nice stretch in the back of the neck. Gently come back to center. We're going to do that one more time. All the way up, feel the stretch in the front of your neck. Coming down, ears over shoulders, gently chin to chest. Back up, roll those shoulders back, come back to center, look over one shoulder, back to center, and look over the other shoulder. Back to center, over, center, and over. Good, now come back to center without shrugging your shoulders. Bring your ear to shoulder and over, ear to shoulder and over, ear to shoulder and over. Excellent. Open and shut your fingers for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't forget the fingers and the wrist. We're going to give little figure eights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then bring each finger to, right, we're going to do our, I haven't done these in a while. We're going to do our A-OK, right? Our thumbs up, excuse me, then A-OK, right? And then our rooster. We do thumbs up, A-OK, rooster. Thumbs up, A-OK, and rooster. Let's do rooster, thumbs up, A-OK. Rooster, thumbs up, A-OK. Rooster, thumbs up, A-OK. Good. Now just bring each finger to your thumb and then bring them back. Shake them out. All right. Grab your water because we're going to get moving now. Okay. I'm going to give you those little 20-second drills. We're going to do 20 seconds on and 10 seconds off. So this will bring your heart rate up. It'll bring your respiration up. If you need to slow down the intensity, absolutely slow it down. Okay. So I'm going to take a sip of my water. Okay. If you need your chair nearby, absolutely use it. Okay. I have my bar over here, so I can use that if we do any single leg training, which we will, because single leg training is awesome for strength and balance. Okay. So we're going to start with that one right now. Actually, you're going to do 30 seconds of these. So I'm going to turn sideways. If you see, my feet are going to maintain this hip distance apart. You can hold on, and I want you to step back and forward, step back and forward. So we're going to do 15 seconds on one side. We're going to turn and do 15 seconds on the other. Like I said, we are bringing strength into our lower body, our core. So if you see what I'm doing, I'm stepping back and I'm coming down, not, especially if you have knee issues, you won't want to come all the way down. That's not necessary. You can come partway down and back to center, partway down. So what you should feel, let me tell you what you should be feeling. In that stationary leg, the one that stays up front, as you come down, you're going to put pressure into your heel and lift up and back, okay? That's where you should be lifting from, not the knees. The hips are moving, absolutely, but you want to think about pushing the heel into the floor and then back up, okay? Everybody good with that? Give me a thumbs up if you're good, and I'm going to start timing you. Perfect. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, 15 seconds. Now, the intensity is up to you. Like, I can do this. That's fine. Is it necessary? No, come down and up. What's going to happen? Your heart rate will go up because you're using those big leg muscles to drive the blood and oxygen back up to that heart, right? So you're getting a real benefit to that cardiorespiratory system and not just strength, right? We're going to go 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and done. Now, march it out. We're doing single leg training, right? So what you want to do, you want to rebalance, right? You want to reset that spine. So we just give a little march in the middle, and we're going to turn the other way. You're going to set up those feet hip distance apart, right? You know what I mean by that? So we're not here and we're not here. We're right here. Hips and shoulders, right? Here we go. I'm going to turn sideways in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down and up, down and up. No pressure in the knees. If you feel pressure in the knees, shorten that downward motion, okay? Shorten that downward motion. Keep going. Now, I'm not going to hold on because I'm going to challenge myself a little bit. If you are absolutely, if you can do this, go right ahead. If not, hold on. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's march it out. We're going to do a little step touch. So this is your recovery, the step touch. But the next exercise I'm going to give you is similar to this. It's called skaters. So you'll look like a speed skater. Let me let the dog up. He wants to go back upstairs. Go right ahead. Okay. So what you want to do is put one foot behind the other and give a little, your arms can kind of flow as if you were speed skating, right? So here we go. We're going to do this for 20 seconds. You can absolutely hold on, sort of look like this, right? Just don't use the arms. Okay. There we go. Let's go. But move those legs because it's the legs that are going to bring that cardiorespiratory some work. Okay. Right. We exercise our muscles. Our heart is that muscle that absolutely needs to be exercised. I always tell my clients, guess what? Anything, if you're going to exercise anything, exercise that heart. Right. And done. Now step touch, this is your recovery because we don't want to just stop. When you get that heart rate up, that respiratory system up, you want to slowly bring it back down to, it's going to be a little bit above that normal breathing and heart rate that you're used to. So that being said, we have a scale from 1 to 10, okay? It's called perceived exertion. So we no longer we don't have to take our heart rates, okay? Everybody's different. We're on medication. We have different things going on. So, you know, the textbook says we have a formula, but that's not always the case. So what we want to do, we want to work out in that around 5 to 7. Okay, what does that mean? That means 5, you can do basically this. This is 5. It may feel a little more intense to some, but it should probably be around that 5 mark. So I want you around that 7 mark where you're like, okay, I'm done. I'm breathing a little heavier. My heart rate's going up a little bit. Maybe you know, I can still talk through it. So you want to work out in that range, right? When you're really, really challenging yourself, then you go up to the 8 or the 10 where it's hard to talk through. So this skater, the next set of skaters, I want you to be in that 7 range. Okay. So let's try to get there. Here we go. Let's go. Come on. 30 seconds you've got here. So I know what it takes me. I have to really push to get that heart rate up. You may be able to just kind of step, or try it. Try the different intensities, right? Try an easy one. Maybe then try nice hard one. Now there's science behind this. It's called high intensity, but low impact training, right? A lot of science behind it. It hits you at the cellular level. Okay, and done. Step touch. This is your recovery. All right. The next one, I'm going to give you about, don't do it yet. You're still recovering. I just want to show you what we're going to do next. You can absolutely do this with a chair as you hold on. But what I want you to do is sit back, come up on your toes and reach up nice and high. So if you're with a chair, do it one side. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay. We're going to do, this is tough. I don't want you to get dizzy. I don't want you dropping your head. I want your head higher than your heart. That means you're here. The movement comes from the hips, okay? Everybody go with that? You want to try a couple first? Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit it back, reach it up. Sit it back, reach it up. 20 seconds. That's 5 down already. Keep going. Working up a sweat, I hope. 10. 15, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and here's your step touch. We're going to do a 1-to-1 ratio. That means you'll have 20 seconds off. And we're going to do that one again. And just try to bring your respiratory system down as you breathe through your nose and out your mouth. Now, when you're doing this exercise, you're probably going to breathe through your mouth. Okay. You really have to get the oxygen in. When we recover, we try to slow it down and bring the oxygen in through our nose. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, 20 seconds. Let's do this. Five more seconds. 4, 3, 2. Aha. All right. Guys, how's everybody feeling? Those that are unmuted, talk to me. Are you good?
Yes.
All right. All right. Carol, you're unmuted. I can hear you. Nancy, and I can't see. Oh my goodness. I need glasses. Okay, we're good. The next one we're going to do, remember when we started, I said your march would probably be low, right? So now you're nice and warmed up. Let's see if we can get those knees up to your belly button. How do we know? You put your thumbs right in your belly button and you try to get those knees up here, and then you can bring them out, okay? Okay, we ready? I'm going to give you another 10 seconds off. Catch your breath. I know I'm breathing heavy. All right, we have 5 more seconds. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do this. Now you could even take it wider, hit the hips different way, right? And I get bored when I'm doing these exercises. I'm like, let's change it up a little bit, right? Hitting different muscle fibers, still working the heart, working the legs. You have 10 more seconds. You have 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and here's your recovery step touch. All right, I am getting warm. Excuse me 1 minute while I take my sweatshirt off. And you can take a sip of water. Going to more of these. Really important to hydrate. Workout, okay? Just did a whole class. I mean, I've taken these classes over and over and over again. And the first thing, whether it's nutrition, fitness, drink enough water. The signs of dehydration, fatigue, headache, even depression, muscle aches, joint pain. Sometimes it's as easy as drinking more water. Okay. Again, before class, during class, and after class. Okay, you ready? Let's do another march. We're all recovered. Good and recovered, right? We have 5 more seconds. We're going to hit that march again. Give me all you got. Maybe even use those arms. Here we go. Let's go. I'm going to give you 30 seconds of these. Now that you are really on your way here to building a healthier heart, right? Five more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and step touch. Okay. The next one, we're going to use arms and legs, okay? So we're going to pull the arms back. So try that first. Just pull the arms back. And then we're going to add a kickback. Okay. So here's your next challenge here. Here we go. Let's do 30 seconds. Kick it up. We have 15 more seconds. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Step, touch, roll the shoulders. Nice and easy. I'm going to give you 30 seconds off. We're not going to do that one again. There's a couple more I want to bring in. So I want to work the arms a little bit. Okay. So what we're going to do, the next one, we're going to get into as if we were running a race. Okay. You're going to split your squat right here. You're going to hinge forward a little bit because we're going to work that core as we do this. Oh, my letter's falling off. Okay, so what I want you to do, you're going to run it out like you're actually running, but just moving your arms, okay? You can do this. I see there we have a couple of chairs. So if you want to sit in your chair and run it out, you absolutely can, okay? You're still going to get that benefit of that heart rate going up, okay? Are we good? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready to go. And here we go. We're going to do 20 seconds of these because these actually can get intense. In 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, run it out. Run it out. Right? Keep going. 15 more seconds. Actually, I said, I'm sorry. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I forgot I told you we were only going to do 20 seconds. Step touch. Roll those shoulders back. Do a little. Now I'm going to get rid of the clock. And we're just going to do a couple more movement exercises. And then I want to do some strength training with you. Okay. With or without a band is fine. Okay. So what I want you to do right now, we just want to lift opposite hand, opposite knee, slow and deliberate, right? Here comes your balance challenges again. Okay. So we're switching gears here. We're going to do a little balance challenges. We're going to do some strength training. And of course, we have to save time for flexibility, right? But it's great. You're going to see the difference today. We did a lot of movement. So your stretches will be easier because the muscles are warmed up. I made sure you hydrate it. Again, it's really tough to stretch muscles that aren't warmed or hydrated. Think about it. If you have like a rubber band, right? And you're trying to stretch a dry, unworked rubber band, it's going to snap. Same thing with our muscles. We have to hydrate them so they're smooth, they'll stretch, and they'll work really well for us. Okay, now I'm going to bring the chair in because we are going to do our spinal stabilizers right here. So you're going to stand behind the chair. We're going to start with, now with or without the chair, let me show you. We're going to do our wooden soldier march, okay? On the chair, we're going to stay and hold. We're going to do that first, and then we're going to wooden soldier march. So it's opposite, right? It's a nice long straight, and we're just going side to side, okay? So now with the chair, we're going to freeze that exercise. So you're going to hold on with your right hand. You're going to take your right leg out. It doesn't have to be high, right? We're going to go right down here. In fact, my hamstrings are really tight today from that walking. So I'm going to go low today, taking my opposite hand and bring it towards left hand towards that right toe, right? And hold it. Let's do this 3 times on this side, and then we'll switch the chair and we'll do 3 on the other, okay? Or you can just turn, all right? Here we go. I'm going to switch so you can see me. Hold. Try to let go. Can you let go? And what you're doing, guess what you're doing is you're letting go. You are working all of those stabilizing muscles, working that balance in that body, okay? That's what we want to do. We want to be able to be, it's called body awareness, right? We want that body awareness where we are, right now, what's going on, what's tightening up, what needs us to be. So what right here, the toes need to be pressed in, the heels need to be pressed in, that glute needs to be tight, those abs need to be drawn in, and you have a nice sturdy stance here, right? And down. Good, excellent job. Other side. Remember, let's reset that spine, deep breath. So what we want to do, don't forget our principles, right? When we dig that foot in, shoulders back and down, abs drawn in, that foot that is down, we're going to press those toes in, press the heels down. I should have done that on the other side, but it's still, you can apply it again on the other side. Toes, heels, glute is tight, abs are drawn in, shoulders are back, taking the opposite leg out. It doesn't have to be high. Taking that opposite hand, holding, maybe challenging yourself to one finger, maybe challenging yourself to no. Awesome. Okay. You can continue doing a little light hold. Those of you that want to join me and do a little wooden soldier march, don't bring the legs up high until you're really confident, right? So today we're just going to start nice and low, and you're going to do this march for 20 seconds. Are you ready? And go. Tino, you're back. And done. How'd everybody do? Good. All right. Now I'm going to allow you to sit in your chair right now. Okay. So we're going to have a seat. Again, please sip your water. Okay. I know that I need it right now, so I'm assuming that you need it as well. Okay. So what we're going to do here, I want you to concentrate on those abdominals. Okay. So I want you to put one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Okay. This is a 3-part breath that we use in yoga, but what it does, it just brings that awareness to your body and we're trying to get that core nice and strong. Okay. So we're going to breathe in through our nose. We're going to feel the chest expand. We're going to breathe in a little more. We're going to feel the abdominals expand. Now, on the exhale, I want you to bring your hand in, pressing in towards the belly button, bringing that breath up back towards the heart and out. Now, this is not just going to engage the abs. It's going to release some nice feel-good hormones, right? So right now we're really kind of quieting down, going towards the end of class. You did a lot today. I was going to do a little bit more strength, but we'll do that next week. So again, through your nose, into your chest or your heart, into your belly, through your nose, guys, right? Through your nose. On the exhale, everything gets a little bit, the belly comes in, your breath raises towards your heart and out your nose or mouth. It doesn't matter where it comes out, right? When you're taking the breath in, I do want it to come in through your nose. Okay, so let's do that again. Inhale, nose, chest, abdomen, out. Bring the abdomen in, pressing that balloon, right? Bringing the air up and back out. Excellent. Let's now just shake everything out right here, right? Shake those arms out. I want you to hinge forward. I want you to just kind of rock those hands front and back, circle them. We're bringing a little opening to our shoulder joints, right? Just kind of releasing the shoulders. Right now, we're talking about lengthening and releasing, okay? We're going to stretch all of those muscles. I want you to take that one knee up, maybe grab underneath, press the knee towards your chest. You're going to feel a nice little stretch in your back. Now we're going to turn this leg across your body, pull it in, really stretching hip and back right now. Maybe giving a little rock. We call it cradle the baby or rock the baby in yoga. Now taking that ankle and just bringing it about an inch or two above your kneecap, pressing out, sitting up nice and tall. We're stretching the hips. Okay. We're going to come forward. Try not to collapse like this. Pull those shoulders back. Think about getting your chest towards your heel or towards your bottom of your leg, right? You're going to feel a nice stretch in the hip. Now that breath that we were doing previously, let's do it right now. We're going to inhale, come back up to center. On the exhale, push it out and come forward. Inhale, exhale forward. Good. Now let's just hold right here for a moment, sitting up nice and tall. Maybe closing our eyes, taking a couple of nice deep breaths through our nose. Okay, let's go over to the other side. Let's take this knee up nice and high, pressing our chest towards our knee. Stretching the back a little bit. Taking it across our body, rocking it, cradling the baby or rocking the baby. Now, if you can, bring that leg up as far as you can. Shoulders square to me. Bringing that ankle just above the kneecap. Lengthening the spine, pressing that leg out just a little bit. Rolling those shoulders back, nice long spine, right? Inhale. Exhale, push it away. Inhale. Back up to center. Exhale, push it away. One more time, and we're going to stay into this stretch, okay? I want you to come back, elongate the spine, big inhale, chest, abdomen. Exhale, forward, fold, stay right here. Relax your shoulders. Give me a couple of those breaths. Good, putting this foot down, sitting up nice and tall, big inhale, bringing those hands together, lengthening the spine, right? Like you had a string on your pointer fingers, reaching up really high. Now gently going to one side, stretching the side of your body. Back to center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come over to that side. Good job. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop your hands. Roll your shoulders. Gently give me a twist side to side. Now we're going to do, remember how we did our cat-cows? You don't have to turn sideways. I'm just showing you the mechanics of my body right now, okay? So my shoulders are back and down. I have a nice long spine. I inhale with a flat back. Exhale, I scoop my abs and come back to center. We inhale, flat back. We exhale, scoop and roll. We inhale, flat back. Exhale, scoop and roll. Good. Coming back to center. You're going to give yourself a big hug, stretching your back. Good. Now we're going to reach for that big beach ball again, stretching our chest. Now we're going to keep that chest open, take our hands behind our head, pressing our top of just the back of our head into our hands for a really deep chest stretch. You're going to get a little reciprocal benefit here to the cervical spine as you inhale and exhale, pressing your hands into your head, into your hands, and then releasing it, rolling your shoulders. Should feel good. Good. Now I want you to stretch that neck again, right? I want you to gently drop back. Gently bring those ears over shoulder and gently drop your chin to your chest. Good. Let's go back to the lower body. You're almost done. We're going to turn, 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 turn. We're going to take that one leg and bring it back. Right? So my leg is back, my toe is on the ground, my heel is up. I'm getting that stretch right here in that front of the hip, okay? You're going to take that hand, the leg that is back is the hand that comes up. You can stay right here and think about lengthening the spine. If you want to give a little bend, now you're pulling that top half from the lower half as this hand comes through, really getting a nice hip stretch here. Obliques right here. And back to center gently, right? Our transitions are slow and deliberate. Bringing those hands back Again, shoulders back, chest open as we bring both feet back to the other side, taking this leg back, opening up the hip, heel is up, inhaling, reach, 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 and exhale back to center. Okay, I'll put those hands together. I'm going to send you off. Namaste. It was great seeing you guys again. See you next week. Have a great rest of the week and weekend. Be well.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. Bye.